Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to make a quick update on Bitcoin and where I see Bitcoin actually going in the short, mid, and long term. So Bitcoin had a pretty eventful day today. It's up. It was up 6.4% on the day, which was massive. I have this chart pulled up. It's on the daily time frame, and I have this blue line 200-day moving average. And as you can see, that price dipped below, went all the way back to 74,000 and has regained, tested this major support, this major resistance level as support over here around the 93,000 region. And in the past few days, it's up a couple of $1,000. So it's up since then. It was up almost 12%. Now, this area from around 103 to 100 and around $109,000 until like we actually reach all-time highs. It's a pretty major resistance block over here, and I don't think that we're easily gonna break this since there's a lot of investor memory over here. Also, it's consolidated from 16th December all the way for like a month and a half. So we're not going to be actually breaking this easily. Also, I pulled up this line over here, this 1.618 fib, just so you guys know where this is actually coming from. It's actually coming from this part over here. So from the top to bottom, you're going to see that $101,000 or $102,000 is the 1.618 Fibonacci level, which is a major resistance level too. So that coincided with a lot of investor memory over here. I don't think we're gonna be breaking through all-time highs. I think we're due for a pullback. Let's look at the oscillators, like the RSI is overbought, and the Bollinger Bands is also getting extended over here. As you can see from this level, you can see that the Bollinger Bands are like pretty extended out. So we might see a short-term pullback. How far? If we have a major pullback, I would like to see Bitcoin going back to 93,000. And from there, we can start our upwards trajectory. Either this is a scenario if the equity markets have a pullback. If we look at the SPY and the QQQs, what they did today. So looking at them, you can see the SPY during the final hours of the session, it almost touched the 200-day moving average, but during the final hours, it went back down. And also, if you look at the Qs, they went above and then back down. So a lot of selling pressure over there. This 200-day moving average is going to be like a brick wall. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, so this is the scenario I see if the equities actually pull back significantly, the scenario that I'm more inclined towards. And if not, then we might have a small pullback right around the $97,000, $98,000 region, where we would actually test this line, and then we could start moving up. But this is a key line that every investor, every trader, everyone should have on their radar is the $93,000 region. If it breaks below this, so if this level is breached, then I don't think we're getting up to all-time highs or anywhere around $110,000. So this line is a line in the sand for me, at least, the $93,000 region. If we break below this, then the bull market is over, and we're gonna be moving towards a longer period of consolidation, or eventually a bear market, because this market right now is 9th of May, and if you look at where the second top was for Bitcoin during the last cycle, it was, so the first top was around April May level, and then the second was November December. So is this scenario, are we gonna be seeing a pullback like this? I don't know, but I have levels that tell me and suggest that if we dip below this level over here, $93,000, then we might see that. So this move up to here and this move up to here might be very similar, but this in fact was like a 76% move up, while this is a 36% move up. So big difference, but we don't want it to fall down. We don't want it to make a rounded top like this over here. I believe that we are going to see some consolidation or some pullback, but um, but I have these lines over here where I'm ready to take action. Let's look at a quick update on the SPY or on Bitcoin again, but on a longer term perspective, like the weekly. So let me get rid of the Bollinger Bands over here, and let me get rid of these arrows. So it's been going. So if you look at the weekly candle, it's been going up since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the fifth. This is the fifth weekly candle. And if you see over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we had 4 weeks, then the major consolidation. If we look at over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then a red week, and then 1, 2. Let's look over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, then consolidation. 1, 2, 3, consolidation. Over here, since this was like this was a pretty significant breach over here. That's marked a trend change. That's why I believe it went parabolic for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks almost. So I don't think we're gonna have. We might. Anything is possible in the markets, but I would be surprised if we just like boom towards new all-time highs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then consolidation. 1, 2, 3, 4, then consolidation. Again, like this was 2020. This was like infinite money printing. I mean, if the Fed cuts to 0, then everything goes to infinity, I guess. So considering like market history, starting off from October 2023 to here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 weeks of green candles. I think we're gonna have at least some sort of consolidation. How long would that consolidation would last? Nobody knows, and I'm not gonna pretend to know anything. So I'm just gonna be like, it might go like this. Nope. So or okay, how do I get rid of this? Okay. So it might go like this, or it might not. But the first level I'm gonna be seeing is $98,000. We need to see that act as support. And the second level is the final level is $93,000. If 93 is broken, then we move down to 77,000. And to the upside, we only see new all-time highs if this purple box over here, this purple resistance block, is acted as support. But it's not gonna. I don't believe it's just gonna break through. If we can have some consolidation over here, so something like something like this, and then eventually break out during the end of the year, then that would also be a valid sign and healthy. But currently, I'm looking at a healthy pullback. Nothing major. Just want to see at least a couple of weeks or a couple of months of consolidation. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give a quick update on the crypto market. So that's Bitcoin. Also, just wanted to mention Ethereum. So nothing fancy going on for Ethereum right now. All of this is just noise. The level that I'm watching right now for the shorter time frame, the daily time frame, is the 200-day moving average, which is currently sloping downwards. I need to see a breach above that. There's plenty of time to make money. No need to get greedy. So once it broke support over here, we saw 133% gain over here. Once it breached the 200-day moving average over here, You saw a 38% move over there. Right now, I think the move is done, but I need to see a breakthrough the 200-day moving average, as also the 200 weekly moving average, which is at $2,400 roughly. The 200 weekly moving average, you can bet that this is going to act as a brick wall. This is not going to be broken easily. So these are some levels to watch. I wouldn't get too fancy or too excited about the altcoin markets until I see a breach above the 200 week moving average and the daily 200-day moving average. So all of this is just noise. Only get excited once we breach below or above the moving averages. So yeah, that's pretty much an update. Also, just one line, this line of resistance over here, and this resistance over here. You can see that it might go up, but I don't think it's gonna go to 3,000. If you look at the macro picture of Ethereum, then yeah, but my perspective is short to midterm. The long term, obviously, I do believe that this $3,500 level will be broken, and it might go to like $6,000-7,000. But nobody can predict that. All of us, like many people, were wrong in the cycle. They bet a lot on the altcoins and they didn't move. If you look at the total market, and if you look at the daily moving average, the daily time frame, we just saw a breach above here, but again, it's sitting at resistance over here. So nothing to get excited about. This is extremely constructive, but I need to see multiple daily closes above this. So something like this would help validation on this pattern. So other than that, Bitcoin total 2, this looks complete in the toilet. Again, excluding market cap Bitcoin, the crypto market looks disgusting since it's below all the major levels. It's below the 200-day moving average. It did act as the price did recapture the 50-day moving average and acted as support over there, but and also it bounced off the weekly, so this is good. It's constructive, but nothing to get fancy about until we reach the 200-day moving average. So that's a quick update. Let me know if you have any questions. Also follow. I linked my X account or Twitter in the description below. So if you guys, I recently posted a lot of charts over there. So if you guys are interested, hit a follow over there, subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna try to make YouTube videos every day. So let me know what stock or crypto you guys are looking to get analysis on, and I'll be able to help over there. That's pretty much it. I guess. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.